The chess game, the opening, move 1, pawn to king 4. He invites an open position and introduces an introverted, self-absorbed fanatic. Light is observed from fire in his stove. Life is affirmed as breath. His exhaustion leads to an hallucination or vision that opens upon a new world. The chessboard. Here, with my active consciousness, I could be called an introvert, a decadent who celebrates the abstract and the obvious, whose rebellious state subverts the structures that I intimate. The sulphur-fired eyes ignite, the searing caverns where I play, the poem, like man or God, is born. I sparkle in electric light. My rhythm has me sleep through day. I achieve a squared form. Do not need the rounded sun that charges sky before night swells to gloat with stars and moon. There are things I have done to stay alone within my cell, inducing conscious swoon. The reclusive's coat, fear and doubt, does not warm my position, where moves persist and plans develop to keep both doubt and fear out, and order through precision, dimension, pitch, and scope. The stove shoots fire onto the walls exhale and breathe it back. The lamp inhales and gives off light. The light strikes the ceiling, falls, hides itself in squares of black, hides itself in squares of white. Light is dawdling in the distance that extends from eye to board. It fuses, domes, moves, hovers, makes its container space, dance. Nothing is obscure. There is no other player. Life is breath. I see the pawn and lean toward it. I blow on wood with fascination, awaken, inanimate. Death take my spirit, glow with life of mine. It saunters toward the center. There are key squares to occupy. A fluid center is desired. Brain, you miraculous computer. Spirit inside the stomach, thick, heavy, thrusts up, rushes near my heart. Inspired, I lurch in uncoordinated throes and bow my egghead down. My eyes blur. I feel my mind slip into my curling toes. Stretch marks line the crown. The machine is in a bind. The board is an exhibit, a checked and horizontal wall. I declare war with my king pawn. I am fanatic who will rise and fall within the game's composition. My brain takes the image off the table. The sight strains against my cranium. Mass and form fasten in my mind. I become less stable. I entertain delirium. I sit tired, near dead then. I see my image seated on a mountain. My opposition leers from an opposing peak. In a valley, the board hydraulically ascends. At files' ends spurt multicolored fountains. My mind becomes excessively weak, but my vision here begins.